Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Salsabila binti Ali. My matric number 076739. Today, I will present section 1.0, which is the company introduction for Uniqlo. First, let's look at the company background. Uniqlo is a famous clothing brand from Japan. It was started in 1984 by Tadashi Yanai in Hiroshima, Japan. Currently, Uniqlo is owned by its parent company, Fast Retailing Corporation. The next, for the industry sector, Uniqlo operates in the global clothing retail industry. They use a unique business model called SPA, which stands for Specialty Store Retailer of Private Label Apparels. Okay, this means they control everything by themselves, from planning and designing the clothes to making them and selling them in stores. Moving on to the main products, Uniqlo focus on high quality, practical, and affordable everyday clothes called lifewear. Our clothes are divided into 4 main groups, which is men, women, kids, and babies. Uniqlo is also very famous for its special clothing technology such as airism, light and quick drying clothes, and then head touch, special fabric that turns body moisture into head to keep you warm in cold weather. The next, UV protection, clothes that block harmful sun rays from touching your skin. Okay, then let's look at their target market. Uniqlo target market is the mass market. This means that their clothes are designed for everyone, no matter their age, gender, or background, because their design are simple and standard. Anyone can easily wear and match them with their own style. Finally, for global operation, company size, and market position. In terms of size, Uniqlo is one of the largest clothing manufacturers and retailers in the world. They are a global fast fashion leader and a top leader in functional clothing. Thanks to their efficient operations, they can successfully compete with other giant brands like Zara and H&M.
Next, we will talk about the supply chain management analysis. Uniqlo is renowned for its highly efficient and tightly controlled supply chain management system. Unlike many of its competitors in fast fashion industry, Uniqlo adopts a unique approach by maintaining direct oversight over nearly every stage of its supply chain, from raw material sourcing to final product delivery. This vertically integrated model allows the company to ensure consistent product quality, reduce lead time, and respond effectively to shifting customer demand. Then for sourcing and procurement. Firstly, supplier selection. The Uniqlo works with a small and trusted network of suppliers, mainly in China, Vietnam, and Bangladesh. Fewer suppliers means better quality control and stronger relationship. Then for vendor relationship, it deploy the specialists directly to factories to help factory improve the production technique and meet Uniqlo quality standards. Then for procurement strategy, the Uniqlo places the large bulk order in advance to reduce costs and give the supplier certainty for long-term production planning. Then for e-procurement system, they use the ERP system to track order in real time. Then they use digital tool to streamline communication with suppliers.
Now we move to 2.2, which is logistic management. Uniqlo operates a sophisticated logistic network designed to support its global retail presence across more than 25 countries. The company relies on a combination of air freight and sea freight, depending on the urgency and volume of shipments. Time-sensitive or high-demand products are transported via air, while standard inventory replenishments are shipped by sea to manage costs effectively. To support its distribution operations, Uniqlo has invested heavily in large-scale automated warehouse facilities. In Japan, the company operates advanced distribution centers equipped with robotics and automation technology, partly developed in collaboration with technology companies such as Daifuku. This automated system significantly increases warehouse throughput, reduce human error, and allow for faster order processing. Uniqlo uses a hub and next 2.2 supply chain strategy. Uniqlo employs a combination of several supply chain strategies that collectively contribute to its operational excellence and competitive edge in the global retail industry. Primarily, Uniqlo follows a lean supply chain philosophy, which focuses on eliminating waste, reducing unnecessary inventory, and optimizing every stage of the production and distribution process. By manufacturing products in large quantities based on carefully planned demand forecasts rather than rapidly chasing fashion trends, Uniqlo minimizes overproduction and excess stock, a common problem in the last fashion industry. Complementing this is the company's emphasis on a sustainability supply chain. Uniqlo, under its parent company Fast Retailing, has committed to various environmental.
Thank you to the previous presenter. My name is Nurul Ani Shafika binti Mazahud. My metric number is 076711. Now I will present section 3.0, which is Uniqlo Inventory Management. In this section, we will look into how Uniqlo systematically classifies their stock and applies operational control technique to maximize efficiency. First, let's look at section 3.1, which is types of inventory. As we can see on the slide, Uniqlo categorizes its inventory into three primary types. Number one is raw material. These include basic elements like textile fiber, bulk yarns, and buttons. The most critical focus here is their special synthetic fiber formulas developed exclusively with a Toray industry in Japan. Number two is work in progress or WIP. These are goods that have passed the raw material stage but are not fully complete yet. They are physically located at third-party factories, for example in Vietnam, where fabrics are currently in the cutting, sewing, or quality control QC phase. Number three is finished goods. These represent Uniqlo's largest stock component. These are fully completed and package-ready-to-wear garments such as the LifeWear series, AI Reserve, Heat Tech, and Special Designer Collection. They are strategically stored in distribution center and retail stockrooms. Next, for the section 3.2, inventory control techniques. Uniqlo applies specific method to avoid a strained supply chain. First, they use the just-in-time JIT approach and the SPA business model. Instead of using long-term guessing models, Uniqlo uses a quick response execution. They sync daily real-time sales data from physical stores and websites to trigger upstream production. This helps Uniqlo reduce warehouse holding costs and avoid overproduction. Second is safety stock and buffer management. Even though they run a lean JIT system, Uniqlo still keeps an optimal safety stock for universal staple basics that have steady demand all year round, like plain t-shirt and innerwear. This acts as a shield during sudden global logistic disruption. Lastly, Uniqlo uses the ABC classification system based on sales impact and volume. Category A is for high-tech or exclusive collection like Heat Tech and designer collaborations, which are produced in limited run to keep them premium. Category B consists of seasonal basics like outerwear and polo shirts. And Category C focus on universal basics like socks and plain t-shirts that have massive volume and stable turnover throughout the year. That's all from me for this part. I will pass this presentation to Wafia for the next section. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Rosalana Wafia. My metric number is 077323. I will now present section 3.3, Technology in Inventory Management. Uniqlo's high operational efficiency relies heavily on massive investment in modernizing its IT ecosystem and warehouse automation. We can break this into three core technology pillars. First, let's look at barcode and RFID tracking. Uniqlo is a global fashion retail and industry pioneer, embedding RFID tags directly into every single product price label. This allows operation management to conduct automatically a real-time bulk inventory scan, which drastically accelerates stock checks at both storage facilities and retail stores. On the shop floor, it empowers our store staff to provide them instant verification of size and color availability to meet customer demand on the spot. Furthermore, it powers the seamless self-checkout bins, which significantly accelerates transaction speeds and reduces customer checkout queues. Second, regarding centralized storage, Uniqlo's parent company established a strategic partnership with Daifuku to transform its central hubs into automated smart warehouses. This facility deploys a highly advanced robotic system to handle apparel sorting, picking, and packaging tasks automatically. This synergy has successfully reduced manual labor dependency by 90%, minimized human error, and massively accelerated stock replenishment to both physical and online stores. Finally, we have enterprise resourcing planning ERP and artificial intelligence AI. Uniqlo utilized global supply chain ERP to connect real-time data stream all the way from raw material suppliers to manufacturing plants in Vietnam, right down to retail sales data. Working alongside this system applies machine learning algorithm for predictive demand forecasting. By analyzing consumer purchasing trends and historical sales pattern, AI helps management make proactive production adjustment before stock out or overstocking issues can manifest.
Hello everyone, my name is Nur Atira binti Roslat. My metric number is 077488. Now, I will explain the decision-making models that used by Uniqlo in managing supply chain. Okay, first, we talk about supplier selection decision. Uniqlo choose supplier based on product quality, cost, production capability, and sustainability standard. The company also works closely with long-term partners and use the Takumi team to ensure the consistent quality across all factories. Second, we talk about transportation decision. Uniqlo mainly use sea freight for international shipping because it is more cost effective and environmentally friendly. For local distribution, road transportation and smart logistics help to ensure the product are delivered efficiently. Third, inventory optimization. Uniqlo applies the just-in-time approach, which is JIT, and use RFID technology to monitor inventory in real time. This has helped reduce the excess stock, lower storage costs, and maintain the product availability. Okay, lastly, we talk about demand forecasting. The company used artificial intelligence, which is AI, and data analytics to analyze customer demand and sales trends. This is allow Uniqlo to adjust production based on market needs, reduce overproduction, and improve the operational efficiency. Overall, the decision-making practice helped Uniqlo strengthen its supply chains. This is to improve efficiency and maintain its competitive advantage in the global.
To conclude our presentation, Uniqlo successfully integrates technology, sustainability, and innovation throughout its entire supply chain. By using advanced tools like RFID, AI, and automate warehouse, Uniqlo significantly improved its operational efficiency and inventory accuracy. Furthermore, their lean, just-in-time, and sustainable supply chain strategies help them reduce costs and minimize waste while still meeting customer demands perfectly. Thank you.
Here we go again. Next, I will talk about lesson learned. From our study on Uniqlo, we have learned a few important lessons about operation management. Okay, first, we talk about technology is the key. We learned that adopting modern technology like RFID and AI is very important to manage a huge amount of stock without making a human errors. Second, balance is everything. A business must balance speed with sustainability. Being fast is a good, but reducing carbon emission and waste is also important for the future. Last but not least, I will talk about strategic recommendation. Based on our analysis, here are two simple strategic recommendations for Uniqlo to grow even further. First, we have expand AI forecasting. Uniqlo should continue to invest in artificial intelligence to better predict customer trends so they can avoid any overproduction in smaller markets. Second, we have increased green materials. They should increase the use of recycled materials in all clothing lines to attract more eco-friendly customers globally. That's all from us. Thank you.